I was really excited for year one. Obviously, it was my first time being the head coach, but to be able to be a head coach at such a wonderful school as Manhattan College was just an honor. I love being a part of the MAAC, and I really appreciated the kids that I inherited, really embraced the culture that I'm trying to create here. So it was really just an exciting time and a time I'll never forget. Well, our main focus last year was to just get our culture right, just to make sure that everybody was on the same page, that their approach to basketball, academics, how they carry themselves was what it needs to be a championship level. Like we have a motto, play green, which means basically everything we do at a championship level. And I really felt that the team embraced that. And now I'm excited for year two is because now I have the experience under, of the returners coming back with that experience about what we're trying to do to really set the tone for our freshmen. And I think the freshman class is outstanding. So I'm really excited to have that experience and that infusion of talent to really go into year two and have we're hoping a big jump in conference play. I love those two. Those two have been outstanding players for me, especially as a first-year head coach. To have two players with experience, with that amount of talent, was great to have on my roster. Unfortunately for Imani, she got a pretty severe ankle injury during the conference season, and she was playing really well up till the ankle injury. So that really kind of affected her overall stats and play. But she's healthy now. She's got more weapons to play with in terms of being a point guard in this league. So we're really excited for her in her senior year. And then Kayla Grimmy just had a breakout season last year. She really bought into what we needed her to do to take that next step in terms of being an all-league player. And she's just had an incredible postseason, summer, and just is really excited for her senior year. So the two of them, I'm expecting them to lead us to big things this year. The freshmen, and I told them when I was recruiting them, is they're going to be a cornerstone of what I hope will eventually be a MAAC championship team. So everybody that I recruited fits the style of play that I want to play. I want to be up-tempo, I want to be pressing, I really want to have a balanced attack. So they're all unselfish, really athletic, they play real hard, and they've got talent. So they're excited to work with this upperclassmen group and really help us take that next step in league play. Yeah, I think the biggest challenge for our program in year two is just blending the returners and the underclassmen together, because I do feel a couple of the underclassmen are going to be major factors from day one. So I think just keeping everybody on the same page and committed to the same goal will be probably our biggest hurdle going into year two. Right now, like we've already talked about Imani and Kayla, but I still feel that they have more to show this league. Like I said, I think they're both two really talented players that really love the game of basketball. And unfortunately for them, the last 3 years they have not had a winning record. And so our biggest goal this year is to make sure that our senior class goes out with a winning record and be a team at the end of the season that is competing for a MAAC title. I think it's going to be outstanding. Obviously, kudos to Quinnipiac on just a tremendous run last season. They've got just a talented team. Marist is going to be a really tough team this year. They were pretty banged up last year, but now they're going to be healthy and have a full squad to work with. And Ryder had, we just have a lot of teams that are really talented. So I think the biggest thing, in this league to be successful is you got to have depth to be able to. Because game in and game out, you're going to war, and it's a physical conference, it's a talented conference, so I'm excited to be a part of it. I think we did great things last year, but I think this year will be even a better year for our league. I scheduled very aggressively for non-conference. Most of the teams that we're playing in non-conference were either in the NCAA or WNIT last year, but I felt that with the returners that we have and the freshmen that we have coming in, that we're going to be very competitive, and I wanted to prepare our team for the quality of MAAC play. So I'm excited. We're going to be playing Penn State, we're going to UVA, we're going to go out to Cal Berkeley, and plus we also have some really tough local competition that we schedule each year. So it's going to be a really fun season. Our biggest thing is, last year we had a number of key injuries, and I'm hoping we can stay healthy because I think the talent that we have on the team this year is going to be a lot of fun to watch on the court. If we stay healthy, and I feel we have to make an improvement with our offense. You know, where I'm excited about is I have more options this year, so I feel like we're going to be able to play the type of style of offense that I want to play this year. And if we can do that, we can score enough, I think we're going to be competitive in this league to win a MAAC championship. But we've got to stay healthy. That's number one, and then we've got to make improvement with our offensive end.